And our crew just pulled back into the dock from what looks like a good day out jet skiing. They really didn't have any issues getting into the dock, and it's pretty windy down here today, so they did a pretty solid job on that. But they were definitely a little nervous on the approach, so they look like they may be newer to the PWC market. And our guy, by the way, he's just sitting here on the dock. Looks like he might have had an overextended good time while he was out there. Maybe this was his first time on a PWC. I'm not 100% sure, but he looks like he's definitely trying to gather his thoughts a little bit. And our girl is kind of talking him through it. We're going to high five, so I'm guessing it probably was his first time out there. And even though it was his first time on a ski, our guy, for some reason, has decided he's going to back the trailer down. I don't know if that was a communal decision or he said, hey, don't worry about this. I got it. I've done it 1,000 times. I'm kind of getting the impression this is some kind of first date maybe, but once again, you know, this is me kind of making a narrative up as I go because I'm not 100% sure, but just the way the things have gone while they've been down here. But so he's gone up to grab the truck and the trailer, and he's having some struggles, but she's been on the phone since he left the dock. So she's talking to somebody, and that's one of those things that was kind of giving me the hint that quite possibly this was a first date. Like, you know, you get that girlfriend that says, hey, call me, you know, to make sure you're okay, and so she's calling, but I wonder how that conversation is going to turn because our guy is struggling with the trailer. Now, the good news for them, it is not busy down here at the boat ramp. And I will give anybody this word of advice. If you buy a new boat or a PWC and you've never backed a trailer down a ramp, kind of like it appears my man has not, because he's having a tough time, this is the perfect opportunity to go. There's nobody down here. There's no lines. They're not blocking anybody up. He can, in theory, can use any ramp he wants, and he can use all 3 lanes of any ramp that he wants down here. And that should give them a pretty good probability of being able to get this trailer down. But oh, wrong way, bro. Come on. He's trying to work his way through it. And once again, most of us have been there before. In other words, we've all had to trailer something for the first time, and there's definitely an immediate learning curve because the trailer does not react the way you would think it would. In fact, it usually does the exact opposite. And he's kind of approaching back around. We're going to start over and set up again. Our girl's giving him some orders, trying to give him some instruction down there. It appears she's still on the phone though. Now I wonder how that conversation's going now, especially if this was possibly a first date. This is like, yo, he can't back the trailer up. What do I do now? Oh, man. These ones are kind of tough to watch, guys. You kind of just got to root them on a little bit. So we're straight, but we're going the wrong way again. And he really needs to straighten this one back out and almost reset this all over. And we're kind of going to go for it. At least we've got the trailer pointing the right direction now. Nope, wrong way. No, turn the other way, bro. Oh, you got it. Come on. And, oh, he actually kind of had it. I don't know why we're going back forward. We had the trailer going in the right direction. The front wheel was even turned in the right direction. And we're going to reset. That was about the closest we had to success. And we've reset out of it. And it looks like our girl's going to offer some more advice. Now, I wonder at what point in time she gets up here and tries to go up and help him. I'm wondering, the tough part is the fact that she's not gotten up there already tells me that she may not be overly skilled at this either. Now, that's not a judgment on anybody. It's just typically when I see somebody go get the truck and the trailer, usually the most skilled person volunteers to do so. But she's offering advice, so obviously she kind of knows what she's doing. Maybe she's getting her kicks out of this now, though. Maybe she's enjoying watching my man struggle. And I have to wonder how that phone call conversation's going. She's got to be telling them about this, whoever it is. And our guy's just, man, he seems to get into a rougher spot the further we go. We got the trailer heading back toward the right ramp. Hard right, bro. It looks like we got it figured out. We're heading the right direction. But it looks like we just didn't have enough. It's going to jackknife before we can get over there. The good news is we can just pull forward a little bit, go left a little bit, and get this thing angled right toward the ramp. Hard right, bro. Hard right. He's got it. See, bring it back. You're going to have to go harder right than that. And he's starting to get there, though. We're actually getting into the right direction. If he comes back to the left and gets this straightened out right here, my man could have it done. I'm going to have to go a little more forward than that. It appears this Jeep just does not have the turning radius from that angle to be able to get it. But I think we've got the tires going the wrong way again. If you ever find yourself in one of these situations, one of the easiest ways you can tell which way the trailer is going to go is by putting your hand on the bottom of the steering wheel. If I put my hand on the bottom of the steering wheel and I turn the steering wheel to the right from the bottom, you're going to get the trailer to go to the right. If I put my hand on the bottom of the steering wheel and I turn the wheel left from the bottom, the rear of the trailer, the stern of the trailer is going to go to the left. So that's one easy way if you're ever down at the ramp trying to learn how to do this, is don't keep your hand on top of the wheel and try and do the whole counteraction thing. Just put your hand on the bottom of the wheel and remember, left the trailer's going left, right the trailer's going right. Now, not the way the wheels are turning, but you just actually physically are going to take your hand to the right and your hand to the left from the bottom of the steering wheel. And our girl looks like she's coming up now, and I'm wondering if we're going to see her take this over. Nope, she's gonna let him work it out. And sometimes that's what you got to do. So if you're ever out there actually trying to teach somebody how to do this, it's the same deal. Just take your time and let them work it out. Give them as much advice as you can. But the reality is, it's just kind of a feel thing, I think. At least that's, for me, it is. It's just, you feel when it starts to go the right directions. And this car is kind of coming flying in here out of nowhere. And he's going to have to get that, once again, hand on the bottom. He's still just kind of got it going the wrong way. If he has his hand on the bottom of the steering wheel right now, he needs to turn that left, which is actually going to be making a right-hand turn, but he needs to go all the way over. But really here, he just needs to straighten it back out again. Once again, these ones are kind of rough ones to watch. I know this is a little slower action than we're used to over here, but the narrative is still pretty good. And our guy, just pulled in this red car, blocked a dock. There's nobody down here. Once again, nobody cares. Our girls kicked my man out of the driver's seat. Our guy's got his phone out. I don't know if he's just filming or if he's on a call as well. But it was just strange. He definitely came in down here with intention. And our girl's taking over behind the wheel. She hasn't gone anywhere yet, so I wonder if she's kind of shooting some instructions to our guy. Like, hey, this is how you would want to do it. But let's see if she has any better luck at getting this trailer down there. So our guy's going to walk back down to the ski. And our girl's going to get this one going. Let's see if she can show him the skills that pay the bills and get this done. They both may be new to this, though, because when they were approaching the dock, it was kind of like a slow roll, cautious approach, which is nothing wrong with that. But when there's nobody down here and I see something like that, that tells me that these guys are probably a little newer to this kind of action. And she's going to do the roll around and reset herself up, which is probably a good thing. Start from scratch. And I'm not sure what our guy's doing here, but he looks like he's coming almost in their way. So she's about to start the backup process. This Jeep's high, so it's got to be difficult to see the trailer. I know that's part of the problem here. In these Jeeps, especially with that spare tire right there, she can't see the trailer. And she's kind of going the wrong way as well. Our guy looks like he's going to step in here and offer some advice also. But no, she's getting out of the Jeep. Our guy's going to take this over. That was too easy. I'm kind of wondering now if this wasn't the person she was on the phone with. And our guy, once again, if this is a first date or anything like that, he's not going to know anybody she knows. But I'm thinking how easily that just happened right there. This is the person she's on the phone with. This person's not giving that away. And I could be wrong. But I've never seen somebody just like basically like, I mean, this girl before they even started talking was jumping out of the Jeep almost. But I'm betting that conversation went like that. That's the person she was talking to. And she's like, yeah, we can't get the trailer down. Come help. And our guys came down to help and is kind of just playing like he doesn't have a clue. But I could be wrong. Once again, maybe he's just being a good Samaritan at the ramp. But I've just never seen a good Samaritan at the ramp get the vehicle that easily. And he's going to get him back down. And looks like our crew hopefully finally is going to get out of here after 11 minutes of trying to back the trailer down the ramp. And our girl looks like she's going to come over here and try and tie off. Or, excuse me, untie. And our guy is going to put the jet ski on the trailer too. They have to. That has to be who she was on the phone with. Let me know in the comments below if you think my theory holds any water or if I'm just being too much here. But, I mean, he's going to help them out. But it's just a little interesting to me, once again, that he jumps on the Jeep immediately with no fight or talk whatsoever. Like, basically, our girl, it looks like, almost asked him, hey, will you put this on the trailer? Definitely a first time. I mean, he's even showing him, where the hook goes to put it back on the bow eye, which is all great. He's giving them instruction and not just going down there and doing it. So hopefully that they'll learn and be able to do it the next time. But this all went too easy. My man came barreling in down here out of nowhere, jumped in the Jeep within seconds. I mean, like with no conversation really or fight whatsoever. And basically our girl just said, hey, come load this on the trailer. And he jumped right on it too. I think that's who was on the phone with them. I don't know, guys. It looks like they're out of here, and we're going to get out of here as well. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Miami Boat Ramps. If you did, please check out our other content. We have Wavy Boats, who does a bunch of great things down at Haulover Inlet. My channel, Broncos Guru, we do some great comedy boating videos over there as well. And, of course, we've got Boats vs. Haulover, where man and machine take on Mother Nature down at Haulover Inlet, Miami, Florida. If you guys haven't already, go ahead and drop an anchor on the subscribe button here.